These are my duckies. My rubber duckies. I actually have a really big collection of ducks that far surpasses just the standard rubber kind. Like all these plushy ducks. These two are actually dog toys and they look just like the rubber duck I had when I was a little kid. That was my favorite toy. Although my father insists and promises that the one I had as a kid was not a dog toy. But these are. I also have this duck that's a light, and if you press his butt, he turns on, but he's not charged, so he doesn't really light up right now. And then I have these three like super realistic ducks. Although technically I think this one's a loon. Yeah, that's a loon. Get the fuck out of here. And I also have this little jar of little teeny tiny plastic ducks. Anyway, this is not about my other ducks, as cute as they are. This is about my rubber ducks. This one's an alien. My rubber ducks used to live on a shelf. This shelf, to be exact. But my collection has since outgrown that shelf. And I took them down off of that shelf to use that shelf for my Rubik's Cubes, which my Rubik's Cubes collection is now also outgrowing that shelf. But that's a project for another day. At any rate, nobody asked you. At any rate, all of my rubber ducks have been living in a paper bag on my living room floor. I want them on display so I can see them and everybody can see them. And when people come to my house, they can know, oh my god, this chick's fucking crazy because she has 8 million rubber ducks on display. So yeah, we're gonna make something to display my duckies with room for growth. I need to make sure there's room to add more duckies later in life because I'm always wasting my money on duckies. I mean, if you saw this in the store for $3, wouldn't you spend your $3 fucking on it? Look at that face. So anyway, I was perusing the internet the other day looking for a shelf to put my ducks on when I came across this one on Amazon that was really cool. This guy right here. But here's the thing. That shelf is tiny. And for $25 worth of lumber, I can make one like 10 times the size. So I bought $25 worth of lumber and we're gonna make one like 10 times the size. Okay, I may have totally just lied. This was actually only $20 worth of lumber, not $25. Which is even better. What exactly is $20 worth of lumber, you ask? Great question. It's 5 pieces of 3-foot long 1x4 pine and 1 piece of 6 foot 1 piece of 6 foot 1/2 inch by 6 pine. Now, okay, I could have spent more money and got fancier hardwood like some oak, but I'm a broke bitch. We're sticking with your common pine. I'm gonna paint it anyway. And don't come after me for painting wood. I think that's one of my biggest pet peeves is when I see people on the internet complaining that somebody found a vintage piece of furniture and then painted it. Like there's always some troll in the comments. Why would you ruin that piece of fucking furniture? Bitch, it ain't your furniture. It's theirs. They bought it. They can do whatever the fuck they want with it. If they want to paint them, let them fucking paint it. Anyway, I'm getting on a tangent. Let's go play with power tools. Okay, not counting giant glitter ducks, I need roughly 4 inches of shelf space for my biggest duck. So that being said, I just did some measuring. I can fit 12 shelves on this piece of wood. And we're just gonna use some wood glue. Although admittedly this might be a little annoying because I'm missing 2 of my clamps. I used to have 4 of these and I don't know where the other 2 went. Anyway, let's glue things. I'm not finished. I need to buy more wood. I got more wood. And this is the point in our story where the project was completely abandoned for 3 whole weeks. What? It hasn't been 3 weeks since I started this. I don't know what you're talking about. Also, why are there 2 little ones behind me when I was only making 1 big one? Anyway, now that I've finished gluing it together, we're gonna reinforce it with some power tools. I don't know what it is, but there's something about power tools that just makes me feel powerful. Ooh. I should probably stop. That's dangerous. Now, I don't care what anybody else tells you. I don't care that the can of paint says paint and primer in one. I am telling you the best life advice you will ever hear. Use a fucking primer. Always use primer. And if you're one of those really stupid people that are like, well, I was just gonna do like 3 coats of paint anyway, you're stupid. Primer's cheaper than paint. Save yourself some money. Use primer. Because I fucking said so. Primer. Use it. Painting that was actually really annoying because of how awkwardly I had to crouch over it to reach. I didn't like it. Which means I'm probably not going to like the next step, which is going to involve stain. I'm going to stain these parts of it because I think it'll look cool. But it's probably going to be annoying. Oh my god, this brush sucks! I'm gonna use a rag instead. My back hurts. But they're all stained and pretty. I think I'm gonna go take a nice cozy little walk and loosen my everything out while those dry. I think they're dry enough. I'm gonna hang them. I think there's a stud here. So we're just gonna give it a try and see what happens. I did just successfully hit a stud. Will I be able to do it on the bottom? I don't know. Oh my god, stop falling. Oh, that is like stupid crooked. We gotta fix that. That's bad. That's bad. Ugh. Oh my god, I can't see anything. And it's still crooked. Oh, do I have a stool anywhere? I have to have a stool somewhere. It's a lot of work for some fucking rubber duckies, man. It's so hot in here. They're so beautiful. But I have one problem. I need more ducks.